here's the comparison to the workout. This is just the warm-up. Watch this.
4. All right, so we did 20 of those. Let's do 20 push-ups, and then we'll do 20 of those again.
You go this fast on your warm-ups?
Yeah.
I like it.
You see that? Action's like, he's fucking sweating. He's like, you go this fast on your warm-ups? He's like, bro, I'm dying over here. He's really fucking going through it. He's trying to play it off. He's like, I like it. I like it. This guy's about to keel over doing this stuff. Joe is not breaking a sweat at all. And you could kind of hear it in Joe's voice. He's like, he's kind of like already kind of fed up with the Action says it. You always do this fast. And Joe knows that he's in for, okay, now I'm in for the stories and the complaining and the bullshit during the workout. He answers him. He goes, yeah. You know what I mean? Listen back to that. It's crazy. Joe already, the warm-up, he's sick of this guy.
20 of those again.
You go this fast on your warm-ups?
Yeah.
I like it.
It just gets you sweaty.
Yeah, I like it.
Gets you loose. And usually I'm coming straight from the cold plunge.
Look, Joe, right now, not a bead of sweat on that bald head of his. Action, fucking soaked right now. He's fucking done for. This workout has got him fucked. He's fucking hurting bad. And as they go along, you know, Action starts coming with the stories and the excuses and stuff like that. And Joe kind of he's not really into that kind of shit. You know, Joe's just like, oh man, I'm working out every day. I'm spending like $10,000 a day on my health. You know, I'm getting it done. I'm rich as fuck, goddammit. So when he's around these other people that are like in his workout space, he doesn't want to hear excuses and bullshit. He's working out with David Goggins and shit. This guy's got like fused kneecaps. I don't even understand how that guy's legs bend, goddamn. So Joe, you know, he doesn't like to hear these excuses, but that doesn't stop Action from pumping him out. Check this.
Rolling. I can't keep my weight down. I just can't do it. Garbage.
Yeah.
Not terrible. It's not great.
You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? As soon as he's like, I can't keep my weight down, man. I don't know what's going on here. This is typical addict behavior right here. If you know an addict, you know this behavior. He's like, I just can't keep it down. So, of course, Joe's got a little bit of smarts when it comes to the health, right? The first question he asks him, well, what are you eating? You know, we all see you on Instagram. We know what you're doing. We see you fucking swinging those Thor hammers and shit. So what are you eating? And right away, he's like, garbage. I'm eating actual garbage from the trash. It's just too damn good, you know? I see a trash can there. I gotta eat that garbage. And Joe's just gonna kind of put up with it, I guess, you know?
You got low at one point, right?
240, 275 right now.
It's probably pasta. Pasta and bread, pizza. All right, last push-up, and then we're good.
So right there, Joe's already kind of like narrowing it down. He's like, I've seen the episodes, man. I know what's going on. You know, you can't eat 2.5 pounds of rigatoni and expect to be looking fly the next day. You know what I mean? And once again, Action's just going to keep coming with more stories. Listen to him. He talks about how this has been like a lifelong journey for him in the gym. None of that is showing on you, my friend. Listen to this.
It inspired me. I was in there working, 13 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Guy took me to the Lost Battalion, to try and do Olympic lifting. Never worked out. But I've been around the gym for a long time. This is a lifelong journey.
Dude, it's all about food.
You can hear Joe's voice. He's like, right, dude, it's all about the shit you eat, man. And you, my friend, you're eating a lot of it. A lot of food. This guy is eating a lot of shit. Like so much goddamn food this guy is eating. And it's every episode, and he's doing these once a week. Now imagine when he's batch recording these goddamn episodes, because he's a rapper as well. He's a celebrity. He's traveling and shit. So you probably think there's like a month where he's cramming these episodes in. Like in a week, he might record like 4 or 5 of them shits, right? So that's 4 nights out of the week. This guy is fucking smashing down ass loads of calories. And he might be working them out, you know, to a degree, but how much working out can you do when the calories outweigh the amount of calories you burn from working out at an exorbitant level? What can you do? Do you know what I mean? You're still working on the negative practically. So that this lifelong journey thing, if you had spent your whole life in the gym, we'd know it, my friend. We would know it. We would see it. We would see it. All I'm seeing and hearing are excuses. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. Now listen to Joe's reaction to this. Remember, he right away, he's like, it's all about the food, dude. Right there, let's get that out of the way. It's all about the food.
It is.
It's if you're putting in this much work every day,
There shouldn't be this issue. I should be fucking ripped.
yeah.
I should be ripped. You go from one hands to what?
See,
Then I go-
right there, Joe's like, yeah, you should. You should be fucking completely swole. You should be cock diesel by now. This is crazy. You know what I mean? And once again, the addiction that this guy has on the food, it's insane. Like, so Joe starts talking about, I don't know, like folic acid or something like that, and like the sugar that's in pasta and wheat, and Action, he's like sitting there talking about like, well, it just doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same if it's not made with all the garbage shit, you know? And Joe's like, well, the folic acid and the glycerin, whatever, all that crazy, I don't know, health shit that's in the flour and the wheat. He's like, you stop eating that stuff, you're going to start shaving pounds like crazy. But once again, remember, he's talking to a junkie here. And Action just can't let go of that goddamn garbage flour, garbage sugar, all that shit. Listen to this.
It's all like,
Isn't that the shit that they need when they're pregnant? They fucking give you folic acid?
yeah, I don't know what they give you when you're pregnant, but folate is what your body
Foliage.
naturally processes. Folic acid is the shit they spray on wheat. When you get like enriched flour, that's what that is. Your body.
See, now Joe right away, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're even saying. Action's clearly talking about a topic that's a little bit out of his league right now, you know? But instead of just like listening and absorbing what Joe's saying and being like, okay, let's figure out how I can apply this in my regular life, right? Instead of doing that, he just wants to try to like have a rebuttal to what Joe's saying to make himself seem like at the same level of smarts on this topic as Joe. You can't do, if you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, just don't talk. Just sit there. Listen to the guy. He's literally teaching you how to shave these pounds the fuck off. And you're just not listening, my friend. You're not listening. Now listen to him talk of the level of passion that he has when he talks about the garbage that you need to make cookies. It's quite disturbing.
Your body doesn't know what to do with that. Your body's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, but when you make cookies with the other shit, it don't taste the same.
It doesn't?
It doesn't taste the same.
Really?
It gotta be garbage.
Really?
In America, it has to be like Hector's flour, Pillsbury. When it's made with like fine Italian flour, it doesn't hit the same.
Really?
It becomes some Italian shit.
Yeah, I like Italian
I mean,
shit.
I like it too, but I want to.
See, Joe right away, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, it's some Italian shit. He's like, this is the stuff that's going to make you lose weight, brother. I'm handing you the keys. You know, but like I said, he's talking to a junkie. The way Action's like, it's not the same. You need the garbage. You need to pull it out of the soul, and you need a legitimate, actual garbage. It's the only way these cookies are really going to hit home like that. His New York accent throws me the fuck off. It's kind of funny. But let's listen to that again. It's legit. This is like heroin addict level talk, the way he's going about talking about this shit.
Everybody's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, but when you make cookies with the other shit, don't taste the same.
It doesn't?
It doesn't taste the same.
Really?
You see how he did that? He's like, it doesn't taste the same.
Yeah, but when you make cookies with the other shit, don't taste the same.
It doesn't?
It doesn't taste.
Look, he's like, it doesn't taste the same. He's so fired up on the subject. He's like, it's not the same. It don't smack like the other shit does. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying to you? Motherfucker. It doesn't slap like the other
The
stuff.
same.
does.
It gotta be garbage.
Really?
In America, it has to be like Hector's flour, Pillsbury.
Gotta be garbage.
When it's made with like fine Italian flour, it just doesn't hit the same.
Really?
It becomes some Italian shit.
Yeah, I like Italian shit.
I like it too, but I want a good old fucking American cookie.
That's
Once in
funny.
a while.
Listen to Joe.
Keebler.
Yeah.
Do you hear Joe? He's like, yeah. Joe is fucking fed up with this shit. Joe's like, yeah, I guess. I mean, whatever the fuck you're saying. Joe's just gonna continue to stay fit. You know what I mean? Action's like sitting there glorifying this like these shitty ingredients to make the perfect American cookie. I think it's safe to say we can all lay off the cookies a little bit. As a country, I think it's safe to say that, you know, everybody's got a little extra. Just a smidge extra. I got a little. I'm not perfect. I got a little smidge. You guys can't see it that well, though. I hide it. I hide it extremely well. And then when I walk down the street, women see that little extra. They give me,
damn, son, where'd you find this?
they know what's up. There's junk back there. There's fucking junk back there. I'm telling you. If you ever seen me stood up, you'll never see me stand up. But if you ever seen me stood up, woo! Woo!
Yes.
But let's get back to this. So Action's on his junkie shit. He's really on his junkie shit right now. Right? He's talking about the shitty ingredients that you need to make the perfect cookie. And he's got the passion of fire in his voice over this shit. You know, he's really, really talking to Joe as if he wants one of these cookies. And Action knows that right after they get done with this workout, they're going to film a segment over at a barbecue shop. Remember we showed in the beginning, we showed the smorgasbord, the feast. That's going to take place after this. So Action, he's excited as fuck about this. He can't wait to get his hands on some good old-fashioned BBQ, baby. He is fucking ready. And if you listen real close. This is like the last, 5 seconds of the fucking show. Listen to what comes out of Action's mouth. You got to pay attention to it real close. Listen to this.
Take it easy. Whoa! Yeah. Shit! I'm excited about this fucking barbecue.
Hold up. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? No? Hold on. Let's go back a little bit. Listen real close. You got to listen real close. Listen to how he says this.
Shit! I'm excited about this fucking barbecue.
Boom! I'm excited about this fucking barbecue. Now they're out of the cold plunge. They got all nice, hot, and sweaty. That's going to be Action Bronson's workout for the year. Right there. They got into the cold plunge. Now it's time for the barbecue. That good old-fashioned, sweet American barbecue. Or so you think. They're getting barbecue at Egyptian barbecue. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you. The barbecue that they got going, that shit looks like it fucking slaps. I'm not going to lie. It looks good as fuck, dude. But we're not talking about the level of quality of the food they're eating here. We're talking about the amount of food on the plate. That's what we really got to watch out for here. The amount of food on this plate. Like I said, he's filming these fucking Fuck That's Delicious episodes once a week at minimum. At minimum, he's filming them once a week. He's eating this level of food, this amount, this mass of food. He's shoveling it down at least once a week. Remember that. Now, Joe just got done working out with the guy. They're about to go extra hard on this goddamn barbecue. You know what I mean? So let's check this out.
I've been wanting to go to Egypt for years. I'm obsessed with the pyramids.
Yeah.
If I could get in a time machine and go back to any time in human history, I would go back to when they were building the pyramids, when that culture was thriving. Yeah. I was like, what did you do? Yeah. How did you do this? Yeah. How'd you get those stones there? Yeah. How'd you cut them so perfectly? Okay. And the statues. Statues are perfect.
Joe's fucking tripping right now. Joe like legitimately thinks that he's on the Joe Rogan Experience. He's fucking talking this fucking restaurant owner's ear off. This guy's like, bro, that ain't what this is about. Like, yeah, he's probably excited Joe's there. Action Bronson's there. They're celebrities, right? But this is Austin, Texas, baby. There's celebrities all over the place now. Thanks to Joe moving there. All of them, a lot of comedians and celebrities followed that guy. So what he really cares about is the amount of customers that are going to come in after this shit airs. So he's, giving them the old, he's got his fist on his cheek. He's like, yeah. And Joe legitimately thinks he's putting on a podcast right now. And he's like, man, I've been waiting for this shit. Oh, I've been waiting for this shit. Now, I showed you guys the plate, right? And it's just fucking filled with ribs, rack of lamb. They got potato salads. They got fucking ambrosia salad. They got all the fixings on this shit. And they're getting ready to feast. And I was like really honed in on this, almost like mukbang level. I was like watching it with this crazy level of focus. And then my level of focus was broken due to probably one of the laziest ad reads I've ever seen in my... Normally, I don't like talk shit about the ad reads. I don't even watch ads. I'm not a big watching of the ads kind of guy. You know what I mean? And there's a reason for that. It's because I think that a lot of shit looks cool. And then I'm very impulsive. I start looking on Amazon for shit. I'm broke, I don't buy everything, but I get real twitchy on the trigger finger when it comes to seeing ads on stuff that looks kind of cool, you know what I mean? So I try to stay away from watching these things. I normally skip them, but every now and then I might be doing something while listening to a podcast and the ad gets me. I'm not at the computer or my phone's over there. I can't get to it right away. I end up getting hit with the ad. And when I heard him reading this ad, I was like flabbergasted. I was like, I can't believe somebody actually paid Action Bronson money to read this ad. Watch this.
At this point, I'm sure you've heard of 8 Sleep. I heard Joe talk about this 8 Sleep, and I texted him to see how he likes it. That's how we got here. They make what they call the Pod, which is a thermal-regulated mattress cover.
Look, listen to... Are you hearing the level of enthusiasm he has in his voice? It doesn't exist. He probably got paid, I don't know, $20,000, $30,000 to read this ad. You know what I mean? And that's how he's reading it. Look at his face when he's reading this ad. He looks high as fuck right now. Which there's nothing wrong with that, but buddy, you're trying to get people to buy a product called 8 Sleep. It's supposed to like rejuvenate you, right? Help you get better sleep. You're reading it like you haven't slept a day in your life. Watch his face when he reads it.
I heard Joe talk about this 8 Sleep, and I texted him to see how he likes it. That's how we got here. They make what they call...
Look at this. He looks so fucking crazy. Look at his face.
That's how we got here.
Look. This guy he's ready to fucking zonk the fuck out. He's ready to zonk the fuck out. And wait until you hear the other stuff. He's like, it's helped me with my body, my mind, and my spirit. Once again, he's reading it like he's tired as fuck.
Here, they make what they call the Pod, which is a thermal-regulated mattress cover. It cools down or warms up each side of your bed. Just like working out, eating barbecue. Joe and I both have
all that
the newest version of the
God
Pod,
damn.
Pod 4. I love to get a good night's rest. Since the Pod 4, I've seen an up spike in my dancing ability.
Did I just hear that right? Hold up.
Night's rest. Since the Pod 4, I've seen an up spike in my dancing ability.
What? This guy's... That's it. This is the perfect product for you folks. This guy has seen an up spike in his dancing abilities. He's saying it. I don't know. It might just be me. I might just be very critical right now, right? I think it's bullshit though. You getting paid money for this, man. You getting paid money for this. You reading it like it's like a burden to you, which it probably is. It's called work, motherfucker. We all got to do it.
Reading ability, my comprehension skills, my problem solving. The pod force slips over your mattress.
I'm going to go back. You trying to tell me this guy, he's convincing you that this product has actually helped him with his problem-solving skills? This guy has never solved the problem.
Seen an up spike in my dancing ability, my reading ability, my comprehension skills, my problem solving. The pod...
This guy, I got to be tripping. Since I got the mattress, I've seen an uptick in my reading and my dancing, my problem-solving abilities. I've seen. He looks bored out of his goddamn mind. For that shit is wild, bro. Like to me, I'm sorry. That just. If my product was the product being advertised, I would have paid money for that. I would have been fucking pissed. I would have been pissed. He would have sent that shit back to me for review. I would have been like, what the fuck are you even sending me? Take it back. I don't want this shit. We need people to buy this thing. Why don't you use it, get a good night's sleep, then do the ad read over, send it back to me. Then we'll talk. Then I'll pay you. It's crazy. But watch now. Getting back to the fact that Action can work it all off, but he's going to eat it all back on, right? In this episode, the boys are starting to get real hungry. Real hungry. Watch this.
Changed my entire life.
Ooh, look at that.
You know how you test a good brisket?
Tell me.
Put it on your finger like that. It should bend on its own weight, but it should not break apart.
Really?
If it breaks apart, it's overcooked. It should hold up to its own weight, and it should just pull with the slightest, just break.
Look, that, I'm not going to lie, that I actually never knew. And that really schooled me on something. In case you missed that, with what the guy was saying just there, he's saying, to know how you got a really nicely cooked piece of brisket, it's got to rest on your finger, right? It's got to it can't be stiff. It's got to rest on its own weight, maybe balance it on your finger, whatever you got to do to balance it. It's got to rest on its own weight, but it's got to not fall apart. It can't fall apart off of its own weight. But if it's not resting, if it's a little, it's not bending on its own weight, it's undercooked. If it rips apart, it's overcooked. He's saying it should pull apart with the slightest of ease, baby. The slightest of ease. Now, this really taught me something here. Because I've been eating a lot of shitty brisket. It seems like every piece of brisket I've ever eaten is just falling apart. It's like you pick it up, it's all over the goddamn place. Now, watch what Action does when he sees that this guy is about to take the brisket and go chop it up and put it in some other dish or something like that. Watch this.
Start with the slightest one. This is how.
Don't waste that.
You see that?
Oh, yeah.
Hup. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Look, this guy's about to lose a couple digits off of that goddamn brisket. Holy shit. Holy shit. This is the stuff of nightmares. Hold on. Let me see if I can do that in slow-mo. Playback speed. Let's go to half, right? Let's see up close and personal. Let's see this guy. Really dig into that. Oh! Look at Joe's mouth.
The brisket is the only thing here that we don't do a lot of change.
Stop. That was truly terrifying. I'm sorry. That was Jesus Christ. Let me change back the playback speed. That was I wish I had control over the lights and everything from where I'm sitting. I would have really put us in the fucking in the moment there. We would have got real creepy with that one. But now watch this, the whole spread. This guy is making them one of everything, And normally people, because obviously the guy, he wants you to taste everything. He wants you to see what this place is really all about from top to bottom. But normally these restaurateurs or these guys, they'll do like a tasting portions, you know, for these kinds of things. Oh, you have a little bit of this, a couple slices of brisket, a couple slices of chicken, here's some sausage. No. This restaurant owner sees these two fucking behemoths walking through the door, and he knows what fucking time it is. He makes them full portions of everything. That by the time he's finished, he's got like a Flintstones level fucking dish of food ready for these guys to devour the whole goddamn thing. If you think that they're not gonna, you got another thing coming, baby.
Perfect.
I'm gonna make you guys a whole spread of everything we have here in the truck. There's some fried halloumi cheese.
Is this ambrosia salad? You're getting it all over the floor.
I'm gonna clean it later.
It's his first day.
Salad.
Look at that.
Melody,
Full portion.
And they even drink the juice.
All full portion.
It's exciting stuff. What is that, beets?
What is that,
Our
beets?
potato salad was made with a beet puree.
Ooh. Look at those ribs.
Ooh, Joe is excited, boy. He's not as excited as Action Bronson is, but he is excited. So, now these guys, they're really, really getting hungry. I'm not going to lie. I would be too. If I was sitting there watching this guy cook up all this food, I'd fucking be starving. I'd be like, dude, come on. We need to make what he eats, baby. But here's the thing. I'm not as big as Action Bronson. I'm not doing these fuck that's delicious workout episodes. You don't see me vlogging in the gym, goddammit. So we gotta take it down on the portions. And watch how Action reacts to this guy slicing up these ribs. He doesn't even let him get to the fucking platter. Watch this shit.
Ribs.
Excuse me 1 second. Can you see that for a second?
Can you see
These
that?
are
Can you see that
pomegranate
for a
glazed
second?
pork ribs.
Can you see that for
Yeah,
a
we
second?
season them.
Look, that's insanity. That's insane. That's when you know it's bad, folks. He's like, can I see that for a second? Can you excuse me? I'm just and he's trying to play it up like to be funny about it. What we are witnessing when we see that are the struggles of a desperate man. This is a guy really fighting with his weight, not only on the outside, but on the inside. And he's trying to cope with it through humor. You know? Instead of just being a fat fuck and just sticking his whole hand on that fucking cutting board and ripping every single one of those ribs off and fucking shoveling them down his throat, he wants to mask it with humor. He's like, oh, excuse me. Can I get one of those? He's really putting in the work to get that fucking, to get a little laugh to soften the blow of everybody being like, bro, we're about to eat in like fucking 5 seconds, dude. Just wait. Just wait. Please. And it's it's insane, the amount of food these guys are throwing down. And look, you live your life, Action. Who am I? I'm a nobody. But if you want to, get back to that skinnier version of Action Bronson that you once knew, you got to cut out some of these fuck that's delicious episodes, my man. That's the only way that we're going to really get through here. You know what I mean?
And hold my fart like a bong rip.